following is an update. Health and safety officials subdued 2 individuals engaged in coupling activities. Both have been transported for containment and emotional suppression treatment. The incident is an outbreak of defective behavior.
Yeah, I love this.
Drake's concept from the start was, could we all exist in a world without love?
I wanted to venture into a new genre and experiment with a tone in a world that I'd never done before. A love story in a world where love doesn't exist and can't exist. They're still very much alive and thoughtful and very smart, but there's just a lack of empathy, essentially.
At times, everyone wants to be able to not feel what they're going through. But it was an interesting concept as well to play someone who doesn't have that capability, and then throughout the film starts to feel.
You still love me?
This was considered part of Drake's trilogy of love. It began with Like Crazy.
Like Crazy is really about the past and not being able to let the past go. Breathe In is about the present and not being able to escape the present. Equals is really about the future, not knowing what the future holds, and about having to jump into that. There were no boundaries.
And at times, exactly what's on the page is what we do, and it works perfectly, but other times, he'll tell us just to go off and see what happens, basically.
Drake wants to discover something with you. He was just like, believe in the process, it's an exploration. If you want to get up and walk out of the room, the cameraman will follow you. It's so second to second, which is exactly what it should be.
Well, that's the goal, is to remove everything that's false. Once they finally completely switch on and they become what they become together, that's the most honest thing they've ever experienced in their entire lives. And this is really the purest form of first love you can see in a film.
He's got just a brilliant touch with films, the way he edits things, the performances he gets out of people. I think he's one of the most exciting directors around.
Are you sure?
Yes. Are you?
Really, the piece is about a long-term relationship and what it means to fall in love and what it means to ride the waves and the changes of a relationship, and how by the end of a journey you need to remember what you felt about that person and why you were in that relationship in the first place.
Drake said, "This to me feels like the ultimate sort of exploration of love and my obsession with love."
It makes you think about what you're going through, what you've gone through.
Equals is really a metaphor for love that changes and grows and becomes something else. So this concept, really fascinates me, and I wanted to portray that.
Just remember what this feels like, okay?
Did you know that filming on the Hunger Games Catching Fire left Jennifer Lawrence temporarily deaf in one ear? Sorry? What's that you said? For this and more movie facts, click on more videos. But if you want something else, click on the playlist.